so incredible. Let me first start by thanking so many people. Thank you, UN-CEFC. Thank you, Secretary General Ban Ki-moon, Mr. Sam Mesa, President of the General Assembly, Mr. Wu Hongbo, Undersecretary General for Economic and Social Affairs, Dr. Patrick Ho, Secretary General for the China Energy Fund Committee, and of course the Director of DISA, Mr. Nico Steff. Thank you also to the Grant Advisory Committee, to the High-Level Steering Committee, and especially thank you to all the heroic midwives, doctors, and health workers who are delivering babies and saving lives every night. It is an honor just to be in this room, filled with people and organizations and so many cherished allies among the finalists who are all sharing the vision of creating a world with sustainable energy for all. I'm overwhelmed and extremely grateful that the United Nations has chosen to make its first Powering the Future Award to an organization shining a light on an area of sustainable energy that has been largely overlooked, the lack of reliable electricity in health facilities. This UN-CEFC award is for mothers, mothers who cannot control how and when they will go into labor, mothers who must choose between delivering at home on a dark floor or traveling miles through the night into a dark delivery room, mothers who risk their lives with every pregnancy, mothers who indeed sacrifice their lives every day from childbirth complications that are routinely treated in American hospitals where I delivered babies for decades. No woman should die giving life. The UN-CEFC award is for health workers, midwives and doctors who overcome insurmountable obstacles such as broken equipment, insufficient supplies, and inadequate support in their efforts to provide life-saving care for mothers and their newborns. One of their biggest problems is also one of the easiest to solve. It is so obvious that it's routinely overlooked in studies and reports and commissions on how to reduce the unconscionable loss of life in childbirth. Darkness. In hundreds of thousands of health facilities around the world, health providers show up to work in clinics without power, or with power that goes off when they need it the most at night. They are not the last mile, they are the first mile, the front lines. As an American obstetrician and mother of three, I always considered childbirth to be a joyous event, something to be celebrated. So it shocked me to witness deliveries in a Nigerian hospital in 2008 and to realize that the lack of reliable electricity was part of the reason that 500,000 women were dying every year from pregnancy-related complications. Can you imagine being a doctor and trying to conduct an emergency cesarean section and wondering whether the light would go out at any moment? Can you imagine being a midwife trying to maneuver a difficult birth using candlelight or having no light at all? And can you imagine searching for resuscitation equipment in a darkened delivery room while a newborn baby is gasping for its first breath of air? Over the years, I have met hundreds of health workers in Africa, Haiti, and Asia. I have witnessed their working conditions, collected their stories, and shared their fears and their hopes. I have listened to midwives who have cried as they've recounted mothers and newborns they've lost when there was no light in the labor room, or no way to charge a cell phone to call for emergency help. We in this room know how to solve darkness with light, and in particular from clean, healthy, and plentiful renewable electricity. What if we could put that solution in a box and get one to every health center around the world? Perhaps we could put it in a suitcase. That's what we're doing at We Care Solar. The solar suitcase is a compact yellow box that provides the first essential watts of electricity in a health center. We created a rugged 12-volt DC solar electric system, and we paired it with highly efficient end appliances, medical lights, phone chargers, and a fetal monitor. We designed it to be durable, portable, easy to install, simple to use, and hard to break. By now, it's traveled by truck, jeep, motorcycle, bicycle, horseback, donkey, has enhanced care in labor rooms, operating theaters, emergency rescue expeditions, and relief tents, such as after the recent Nepalese earthquake. I've seen the excitement and joy that comes from bringing a suitcase of solar lighting to a clinic. I'm not afraid to come to work anymore, confesses one midwife. My problem is solved, tells another. A third suggests, this box you brought is a lifesaver. This UN-CEFC award is for everyone in this room and all of our partners who are united by three fundamental beliefs. One, that women have the right to safe childbirth. Two, that every health center is entitled to life-saving electricity. And three, that solar and sustainable energy technologies now give reliable, renewable, and affordable solutions to this global challenge. This award can be a signal to global healthcare that renewable energy movement is arriving with reinforcements. There is so much work to be done. We need a variety of solutions of different sizes and capabilities to address the range of needs of health workers and health centers around the world. Many of the groups in this room, in fact, at the very front of this table, are part of the problem solvers right now and are already part of this movement. We need high-quality, long-lasting technology that can scale. We need low-power, highly efficient medical devices, things like vaccine refrigeration, blood refrigeration, X-ray machines that can run off of renewable power sources. We need local capacity to ensure that renewable energy solutions are installed properly, used appropriately, and maintained well over time. To that end, We Care Solar creates interactive training programs to develop a cadre of local solar installers, teachers, and service technicians wherever we do our programs. And we need gender equity as part of the solution. At We Care Solar, we have cultivated a brigade of female solar ambassadors so that women are the change makers as well as the beneficiaries. And finally, we need youth to be part of the solution. We Care Solar has launched a youth education program to inspire and train the next generation of solar innovators. And beyond that, we need investors, technology experts, and policymakers to ensure the success of this movement. There can no longer be silos between healthy childbirth and sustainable energy goals. I thank UN-CEFC for recognizing that maternal survival is essential for economic and social development. When mothers survive childbirth, their infants are more likely to survive infancy, their children are more likely to attend school and be well nourished, and their families are more likely to be productive and prosper. Our families and our communities depend on their survival. I thank our staff, our board, and our volunteers. You are not afraid of challenges. You have shown how important it is to persevere and take action. In particular, I thank Hal Aronson, the co-founder of We Care Solar and my life partner. Hal saw the potential for creating small and robust solar electric kits for health workers. Hal, you've showed that small things can lead to very big things. Our first small things were made possible by the Blum Center for Developing Economies at UC Berkeley. We are so grateful to them and to the many foundations that have supported us as we have tackled bigger and bigger things. I thank our donors, individuals and families who have joined with us to light up childbirth. I thank our partners, UN agencies, ministries of health, international NGOs, and grassroots organizations. Your collaboration has enabled us to extend our reach and contribute to more comprehensive improvements in maternal health care. We thank the United Nations Foundations for its strong support, for spearheading the SE for All Energy Practitioners Working Group, and for catalyzing greater linkages between sustainable energy and women's health. And most of all, we thank the health workers who continue to care for mothers and their newborns under the most intolerable conditions. You inspire us. Through our collective efforts, we've proven that it is possible to bring sustainable light and power to first-mile health centers. I hope that this award can announce to the world that we have it within our capacity and are thus duty-bound to light and power every primary health clinic in the world. Collectively, 12, that energy is the golden thread that connects economic growth, social equity, and environmental sustainability. Today he made it clear that the same golden thread connects education and health goals. Let's make that golden thread into a sunlit lifeline of hope